to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay. We're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Atlanta Falcons and the Baltimore Ravens. On the Falcons sideline, that is head coach Raheem Morris. These guys hoping that one loss last week doesn't become two here. Facing off with him, that is head coach John Harbaugh of the Ravens. These guys already have the division locked up, so just now playing for positioning in the AFC bracket. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. Given 13. That play. And that's a Falcon first down. Staying with Robinson. Doing a little whip there. Looks like about 6. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Here's the throw. Hands by Kyle Pitts. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
First down. A gain of 19 yards.
Looking at the air here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Nah, I still threw it there. I just never played.
They'll go play action. Inside the 15. They get 35 out of that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
First down. First down and 10 yards.
Going with that. So these are.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
At the 10-yard line.
Another carry for Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket.
Fuck, I should have stayed in the pocket.
Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially in the opening drives. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is
Falcons and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, and what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more.
He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. And gain 11 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
First down. Again, 11 on the play.
Robinson on the inside give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. back to the bank in just a moment.
Sorry.
Pass play now. Let this one fly.
Go get it.
Downfield. He's got it.
Let's fucking go, baby!
He did not score. That does set him up for the first and goal. Less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's one, coach. Show young guys, Moss.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league. Short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside.
He's got it. Touchdown.
Had the reward.
Can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Drake London with a touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to
Had the reward.
They already was giving us this 5-pack now. They would be nice, son.
These niggas keep on scoring. Hold up.
By their quarterback. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession.
That's good, bro. Can't be inflation is crazy.
Hold up.
You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit of a gentrified candy. You know what I'm saying? If you get South Pass, it's the company people are
Come on, dog. Coach got to open this playbook up for him. That's what I'm really trying to do. So
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Left side is caught by Pitts. They can get this up to the 33-yard line. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end. Throwing it on second down. Getting out to his left.
come on, I'm not fast
He's
enough.
going to go out with a pick of a 3. So shipping away a field here ahead of this third down.
Do your job, Bijan.
Trying one here with
Way to fucking cut back.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Zero. Fuck! He couldn't snap the ball. Second. I mean, it's because I didn't think he was going to throw the ball all the way that far out, bro. Come on with this shit. Throw it right to this man.
Falcons headed back out on offense. And quarterback returning to the field now. Coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set.
Right.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So on to 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
Right.
Working now from the gun. They're able to drop it. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back. Down play. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And you can't get it on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. The Falcons ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. They're down a couple of scores, but they're probably going to try to get this into field goal range. Trying to trim that lead.
Sorry.
Rolling from the gun. Diving and gets his hands underneath for a catch. 1st and 10 from the 32. Gun snap, don't throw. Complete sauce to John Robinson. And this one breaks beautifully. They're going to get forward to their own 45. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout.
Sorry.
He's going to throw it. Deep to the left.
Where the fuck is that?
Inside the 20.
No, what is you doing, coach? We got one more play.
Gets it all the way down to the red zone.
The 5 seed is supposed to beat the 13 seed.
Pussy ass.
Falcons are being let back out there on offense by their
I'm
quarterback.
going for 2 with the score.
They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit.
Go ahead.
Back to throw on 1st and 10.
O-line ain't worth a damn.
That's going to bring up 2nd down.
0.
Looking back to throw. Empty on a slant.
Once again.
He'll be taken down after advancing this to the 37. The line, and here's 3rd and 3.
0.
Now to give to Bajal. Escapes the defender. He's hauled down right at that midfield front. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Sorry.
Throw here. Down the field, it's Pitts. He's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset.
Wait.
As long as there's time
Yeah.
left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance.
Well, hold your fucking block.
3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Flush out to his left.
I slid.
He's down in the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with info on his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson.
What's up?
Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bajal Robinson touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock.
Coach already on my time.
A chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a
The pass
chance.
gradient gives you more league-free periods than other tampons. They gently expand the fit and have a lead guard grade, helping the seal wrapper, and a comfort grip. Tampons. Get radiant. Get more.
So after thinking it over, these guys lining up for 2.
Wait.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the call to go
Come on, man. That's bullshit.
as the pass falls incomplete.
That's fucking bull.
Both you and Summer stay early on.
That's bull, man.
Back in on offense.
It's all my fault. I threw fucking 2 picks in a row.
Let's go for 2, and that's last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here
Zero.
again. Throw this from the gun. Pitts brings it in. This up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a pickup of 14 yards with the chains reset.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Zero.
Here we go, ball with the 44.
Bro, catch the football, man. Got 92 check, man.
Incomplete pass. Here comes 2nd and 10.
Zero.
They look to throw. Escapes out to the left. He's running with it. He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. First set of downs now. 39.
Sorry.
Going now on 1st down. He's going deep.
Can I get it? Let's fucking go.
Touchdown. The Falcons taking the lead some in the 3rd.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid.
Beautiful pocket, fellas.
Let me tell you what takes film actually is out of the run for me. It got too crazy, man. People go like dominate with him. flavor hot Cheetos like crust over pizza and shit. Like the tacos, they were tacos all types of waffle shit.
Oh my god. It's all my fucking fault.
And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never
No.
state of desperation, state of urgency.
Listen, bro. Jake, bro, you need to retire.
It's a sack on the first play. Second down at 19 yards.
That's like 17. That's like 19 sacks.
To throw.
Yeah, make it. Oh my, I'm getting killed.
He goes down again. Back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with
Shit is beyond ridiculous, man.
defensive roaring here. Back-to-back sacks have him in a
Jeez.
to end this drive immediately.
You have 99 on you. You have not catch the ball. Thank you. You have number 99 on the hop, coach. If you put me on the fucking sideline.
Good. Stop is made just before he could get the first.
Thank you. And we don't even know what play call we're running. This is a glitch. Watch this.
Desperation time.
Oh, thank you. He's on.
That's good for a couple of yards. And the fourth
Huge.
ball pays off as they'll move the chain.
Come on, London, please. Sit up. Hurry. Nah.
But he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44.
They don't even know what play call is what.
Gain of 16 yards. First down, Falcons.
He's going to throw it again.
I hate this fucking game.
Now the ball is out. And the rebound.
This made me lose the ball.
And he's going to
Wow.
right around the 45-yard line. The Falcons are being let back out there on offense by their quarterback. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3. So time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own.
So,
Here in and out to start this drive. As his man, that's their rookie from Penn State. He gets this one up to the 40-yard line. A 10-yard gain on the play. And that is good enough for him to win a first down.
so it is.
Setting up to throw. He's on a quick hitter. Now approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
Yeah. This should be cheating.
Defenders fall. That's only one.
And it made my speed go -6 on some cheating shit they
The
do.
wrong read on the option there, Brock, but it kind of looked like the defense had both ways picked up pretty well there.
I'd agree with you because the option you're trying to option off of one defender, like a 2-on-1. That time,
Chill.
the defense was all over a tremendous pursuit.
Running right side by Moore. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. Going to get timeout as they handle an injured player.
So it is.
So close to the end of the season.
Wow. And I just keep on fumbling this. Bro, I can't take EA shenanigans.
Yes, they recovered.
What am I celebrating for?
Well, I think, you know, the only thing redeeming about that play was
Grateful to get the ball back, I guess. Zero.
ball back longer down the distance.
Oh my fucking shit face. What the fuck?
Prior incompletion. It's third down.
Zero. I'm just getting out of it.
It's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Not enough.
Pick up the pace offensively as they go hurry up.
Zero.
Desperation time here on 4th. This is complete to Robinson. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. To the red zone now. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that.
They didn't run none of the routes that I just made them do.
And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Boys confused. Come on, we need this bitch. Here we go. So.
Going from the gun here.
They running a cover 4 right there.
It's going to bring them to third down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy.
Caltera, this game is on you. Single.
What a game he's got going.
Oh my fuck! I can't do it. Give me. I don't want to play them.
Trying to find his tight end. And that brings up fourth and long.
It's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your
Shoot
main
me if you don't.
play to keep this
Sorry.
too much of a test to catch there. And able to bring it in.
That's cutting the bar.
It's the whole football, bro.
Did he not get it?
Why do you do that?
The Falcons
Wow.
on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as they get set, Potter, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive.
It's close for him. I can't make no audibles because he didn't give me the play. He running these bullshit ass plays.
And on first down, only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out.
Can't exploit the shit I see in the zones.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Zero. So it is zero.
Pass play coming here.
The best fucking pocket all day, but nobody will open.
This defense will try to hang on to that momentum, Ron. Take them for another stop on third down.
Zero.
Push deep downfield.
Turn around. Holy shit.
It's a huge pickup on the
Faking in the fourth quarter.
That's a Falcon first down.
Zero. This shit is
Because
crazy.
switch this one away. It wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Zero.
To throw.
Can't make no autos.
Nice gain there on second down before they get to him, but we also have a...
What? Oh!
So let's see if this stands.
What?
And I think there's a good case for that to go either way, but the officials decided he was the more egregious offender,
Whatever.
so it's offensive interference.
So it is.
He's going to throw this one. Lead it over the middle.
3 yards back.
This is right down right along that 40-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as he goes, all the while you know you can take a lick.
Zero. Go get it. Get it again.
Down decision to make.
So it is.
Here's the throw. Is caught by the back. He's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
What is the play call? I can't snap the ball. Gotta waste the last time out. This shit didn't work.
We've got a timeout before that first down play. Now 2 scores, no timeouts remaining. Long odds ahead of us.
So it is.
10. Again, throw into the gun. That's incomplete. Wanted to dive with the aggressiveness there, like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Circuit terrace will be a zero.
Throwing it again here. And this is cut for a score. We are not done here yet. We knew this was coming. All touchdowns are reviewed, especially late in a close game like this. Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review.
No two. No two, coach.
So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And it could have gone either way down to the very end, but they were able to come up with the clutch plays to take the victory.
Just 2 interceptions. Fucking sold. 2 fumbles. Shit, we played. I fucking sold with them turnovers. Simple.
The Falcons' game is over, but his work isn't done yet.
That's what we good. All right.
My own play. I said I was I didn't show up like I should have.
All right. Which pack we got?
We gotta be better playing it simple. Simple and plain. What we talking
We
about?
got the single serve. Yeah, it's a thing.
And this was.
You talking about penny candies? Talking about the last things you got?
This was some of the things that come in the future for this team.
They ain't even had a packs though. They didn't have this is one. And it was like this individual rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Optimistic. What you talking about? Absolutely not. We have a strong team, and it's just a little bump in the road. What you talking about? We focus on bouncing back.
There are times where I hear.
Thank you. Go Falcons.
Like he deserves to do it.
Jake Matthews sick with the flu. You were about to visit him, but the strength and condition coach worried about you might catch. Man, fuck Jake Matthews. Stay home. Got me sacked about 20 times. Skins went on a losing streak. How they 10th? And they about to lose again. Pitt's really about to break the receiver, right? He got at 2,000 yards in tight end. And I'm about to be the first quarterback ever to throw for 6,000 yards.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Find us in the magnificent city of Atlanta. Used to be the terminus of the Western and Atlantic Railroad here. That's why they still sound the train horn inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square up. It's the Washington Commanders and the Atlanta Falcons. On one sideline, Dan Quinn. He, of course, the head man here in Atlanta from 2015 to 2020. On the other side, it's the Falcons head coach, Raheem Morris. His guy's stuck in a... Raheem Morris there, Falcons.
They mean business. Right now.
Next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
It's crazy.
Oh yeah, I got early play now. So yeah.
You'll set up to throw.
Better play calls now. What coach want me to do this week? Don't throw a single interception and throw less than 5 incompletion.
An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Boys think I'm Tom Brady. Trey.
Now, faking the give. Goes down to his left. That's going to go down as a sack. And a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. Sets up second and long. It's second down. Inside the 35. A gain of 15. It's good for a Falcons down.
Oh, come on. I'm running the same shit since they want to cheat. I'm going to cheat them right back. Set up.
Right? This is true, yes.
Well, coach, I failed that. And it's all because of EA State cheating. Made him miss a wide open nigga last play to throw some bullshit this play.
He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what. And it ends up being
It was all part of their shenanigans.
The Washington offense is going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former high school trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Yo, bro, I gotta go. Because switch over because it's small. That's like it's like.
Sorry.
Right away, they'll set up to throw.
I ain't never got a secure block.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Sorry.
He'll drop to throw.
Out of here. 11.
And he's going to take this one all the way.
2,000 yards, 11 touchdowns.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Falcons offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with
Let's go, fellas. Sorry.
They'll start this drive by keeping it himself.
Can't block him, man.
About 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
Here you go.
6.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Down the field. Connection made to Mooney. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard
They'll
line.
run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he finds a little bit of space. They'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 41, here's 2nd and 5. Short throw taken by Pitts. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. All down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. This is part 2. That is taken down, but they are in. This sets up. First and goal.
That's another.
Sam.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Throw to the end zone, but incomplete. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal.
Sam.
Brings up second and
They'll look to throw yet again. It is brought in the end zone. Drake London. Touchdown Falcons. Falcons offense ready for this.
Did we miss our extra point?
They'll need to get something positive going right away here. Ball starts inside their own 1-yard line.
Hey.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's going to be brought down past the 20.
It's no good. He just missed the extra point. It wasn't even blocked.
And a very quick first down.
and the Falcons. First down.
So he's
First and 10.
First down, right back to Robinson. He's going to take it down to 37. They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards. The zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he maneuvers his way forward. The gain of 6. From the 43, here's 2nd and 3.
he's
Now this time they'll look to throw. That one complete for more. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
percolated. So he's
On the option, here's Robinson. And this is taken down as we tick down.
thank you. Get him out the game. He's sick anyway this week.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
So he's
He'll look to throw. Forced out wide. Now he'll run.
Flag him, bro.
Play here in what's been an even first half.
That was the strategic cool play in the pocket, boy.
In a moment. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
0.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal.
0.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Out wide. That's Robinson. But the Mavericks will signal for the first of their time. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Second and goal.
0.
Now they'll set up to throw.
Just wanted him to cook, huh?
Bijan Robinson. Touchdown in Atlanta. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that. Falcons offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Ready?
It's ready.
Here's a zone read to start the drive. Big gain on the ground here.
Let's go.
He takes this up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. Let's go.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down.
0.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And we'll get forward for a couple. Ron Payne there for the stop. Ball on the 40 now. Here's
Ready.
back to throw.
Wooden chains.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right.
Ready.
Help for the quarterback scrambler. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
0.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Moving to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
It's ready.
They'll look to throw.
No! Learn the same thing. He's going to cook whoever.
Just to avoid the sack.
0.
And it'll set up a 3rd down.
Still fucking talking about Bijan. Better not go down. 8 on the year.
Okay. 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. And that's
About 16 when he get his 8th rusher.
number 50 on the season. Falcons offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare.
I wish I would have skipped it.
This defense has been picked apart.
Sorry.
Impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Sorry.
And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Plankton can't stop what's growing in the office fridge.
But I support
I think you're making me mad. But we can help you grow in your career. LinkedIn is the network.
Set to go now.
Sorry.
And tap. Flush to his left. Into the hands of Moore downfield. Terrific day throwing the ball. The numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one.
10 at the 34-yard line.
Sweet.
We'll try the zone read on 1st and 10.
Hold your block, boys.
Maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6.
These are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys
Here we go.
do a lot of damage in the run game. That's a nice pull up there.
Holy shit.
After that play, we have
Welcome
one
to
of
the
Commanders
NFL.
who is down. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
Do your job, officers. Find the gap. Settle. Inside. Thank you. Hey, coach, leave me on the field. What are you doing, man? We inches away. Fire this, man.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10.
Sorry. Sorry.
Back to throw here to begin the drive.
Cooked them. Cooked them.
Over the middle, that's his tight end pitch.
Get your big ass out, boy. We got a whole game to
They
play.
get this all the way up near midfield.
Ready. Up the gap. Go up the gap. Oh, okay, but you had so many yards.
After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. Ball spotted.
They dropping like flies, boy. Zero.
Down and 4.
Slinging the pig.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Gain of 15 yards. And the Falcons
Sorry.
first down.
To the air now.
Oh yeah, one-on-one. Fuck it. Get it. 12. Did he catch it? What is it, ref? What is it, ref? What is it, ref?
The flag is down.
What is it, ref?
Push off. That's the question.
What is it, ref? What do we got? Let's fucking go! What? Oh! What?
Costly penalty here. It wipes away the touchdown.
What?
Still 1st down.
Oh, fuck y'all. Let's see this rigness. He's blocking him! Oh, wow. He didn't even initiate contact. We got cheated. That's some real NFL bull. Zero. What do you say now, ref? Not bad.
There is a penalty marker on the field. That's on the guard, Chris Lindstrom.
Just hit him with a play action. You know they got their money on. I ain't never been a part of no shit like that. Zero.
On play action, he'll set up to throw.
Dice their ass up. He lucky he ain't, bro.
A big gainer there. Still not enough for the 1st down.
Sorry. Zero.
Drop to throw.
Can we get a flag, bro?
Catch made by Mooney. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 2.
Sorry. Zero.
Back to the air one more time. To one side, into the hands of Moore. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup.
It is 2nd.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw again. But it's complete. This drive's going to
Swinging the
continue. They
field,
bring
man.
him down, but not before he picks up a 1st and goal for his team.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact. But
Holy juke! Whoa! Cooking the skins as usual.
3rd touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 16 now on the season.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Falcons offense makes their way back.
Put me on a bench, coach. We got a playoffs to worry about.
Certainly has liked what they have seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in.
And the chemical won't mess with you.
They have not disappointed as they have in the fourth. Shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Zero. Why?
About 5 yards. That sets up or down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 3.
Zero.
Another run here.
Holy.
After that play, we have one of the commanders who is down.
Not pain, Wayne.
Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season.
Zero.
And here comes Robinson. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's
I just knew he was out. Zero. Let's go.
Any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, I think those chances might
Great
be small
vision.
to begin with, but with that lead score, I think this one is pretty much
Swagged up. Swag on 10.
Falcons offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes.
Here we go.
One step ahead of the defense all game long. They'll be set up now. Avoiding the Falcons.
Ready? Gain of 11. Hands up, Falcons.
Zero.
They run over center with Robinson.
That boy's abusing.
Physical run.
Jake, just stay on the sideline, buddy.
Second and inches.
Zero.
On the kid, it's Robinson. And he's going to have his first down. Down inside the 45-yard
Keep on abusing.
Hand up, Falcons. First down.
Zero.
10 at the 41-yard line.
And Robinson trying some losing odds from the crowd, juking his way forward for a gain of a couple. Ball on the 39. Here's second.
So here.
Brings up second.
Here's Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Here's third and 7.
Brings up
Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first. Talk things over before third down.
Bro, get out the game.
Let's go.
Zero.
Forced out wide. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. First down. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Zero. That's my fucking fault. Damn.
So he goes. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo.
at the 21-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll be marked down at the
Stop playing. 2 minutes.
It will set up first.
I don't even want to score. We can take a knee. That's ball game. Let the 2 minute happen. Take a knee.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the...
Get us out of here, coach.
We'll come back and finish this one off.
Holy, I knew it. I knew it. That's why I can't take a knee. I just fucking knew it. And how many yards B. John got? 116. I knew it.
Forced out left. To the pylon, he's in.
I promise you I was not trying to score. Try to go out at the one.
Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
It's a win here for the Falcons. They bounced back from the loss last week. They put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory. 3 points of view.
Get this point. Come on, 3 more points.
killed out there. I'm about to beat this shit out of them boys out. Damn, Jaguars need that game to win skins and still warrior they party, that's all.
The linebacker Sam Mills lives on in 2 words. And the sounding of the drum reminds every Panther to keep pounding as they get ready for a fight here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Today, we have an NFC fight in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers. On the Falcons sideline, that is head coach Raheem Morris. He's decided to be happy to continue this recent stretch, winners of 5 of their last 7. On the other sideline, head coach of the Panthers, Dave Canales. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Looking for Bijan Robinson that time out of the backfield. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
No throw, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's got on for it. And he was persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. Back to pass on 1st and 10. He puts some air under it deep down the left. This is brought in at the 15. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
That's another Falcons first down. It's a gain of 56 yards. First down, Atlanta.
Looking inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons drop 80-plus yards and take a 6-0 lead. Drake London with the touchdown. And he'd already matched the career best of Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes at 50 passing touchdowns. That score now makes him only the 2nd quarterback to reach 51 in 1 year. And leaves just one man ahead of him, Peyton Manning, and his single-season mark of 55. Falcons and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. That's an 8-yard shot to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Falcons.
Now looking to throw. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be into the 34-yard line. Working quickly here.
19 yards. And the Falcons, first down.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Work against the blitz. Oh, move, left side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And the Falcon
throw it. full 24 yards to go here after that sack.
Jake is always chasing the nigga.
Now pressure coming. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
It's now third down and
So easy.
Third and long for him here. It's in or no, they dropped another one.
I'm pissed that he touched it.
Back-to-back plays, Brock. Does force a fourth down.
I came from the street. So
Falcons ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together for the end zone. Go play action on first down. On it, and he nearly picked it.
Oh, this one we didn't want to. I quit this fucking game.
Second down.
Out of all fucking plays.
This drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Another throw here on second down. Completed over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
Sure.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's an 11-yard pickup.
Thank you, back.
And it gives them the first down.
Pass at 250.
Still sticking with the passing game. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's going to go with a gain of 13 yards. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down. All set to go now from the 35. Sticking to the air here.
Let's go. On the fucking money. Touchback.
The Falcons take a second quarter lead. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time,
beautiful.
That's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
The Falcons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing.
You know what I'm saying? I always had some swag, but I didn't have access to the clothes. So when I moved to New York, you know, that's one thing about New York. They fashion savvy, period.
The air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around.
So, you know, I dated a couple of
I'll be how much yards this nigga had? 56.
To the air now on first and 10.
No, I don't.
A little too close to that edge.
How was that not, ref?
Stays out of bounds. We got
Can we get a challenge on that?
Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Fucking pathetic.
We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Every play is something to challenge in football.
Throw on second and 10. Short pass brought in. It's an excellent way to drive it all the way up past the 30-yard line. We've set it down for him from the 31.
So,
throw here on first.
Oh man, cooked his
He goes down. They need something special here. Second and 20 following the sack.
So easy.
From the gun, it's Robinson.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender, and not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
To the air on third and long.
I should have just thrown it to more.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long.
When I learned that, I went to New York. And man, the New York time.
The Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here.
So,
Now throw to start the drive. Big strike here to Moore. Stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43.
great anticipation, bro.
So that's our 2-minute warning, Brock. Minute 57 left on the scoreboard. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium. Stick around. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Pass play on 1st and 10. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
So,
Back to throw now. Completed to his running back. They're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Well, he sure has come out throwing a good ball today, and the passing game has really been clicking early on thanks to his efforts.
Yeah, his play's really elevated to start. His pass catchers have been able to have.
cook that boy.
And you know what they're all thinking right now? This could be a game
Sorry.
where they put up some serious numbers, especially if he keeps throwing it like this.
Fucking bro.
And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups.
Falcons ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Hasn't with the...
Stay on that. Yeah, you knew how big the New York comedy scene was. Right, like how tough it was. It was tough. Like, what gave you the confidence to like say,
advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter.
Sorry.
They'll start this series with an option left. And down he goes.
Now, how the fuck wear a tear still? I legit slid so that shit won't happen.
Defense did tremendous containment. Nobody
Come on, EA.
committed to the read option, and they had more than enough arsenal to
Sure.
take advantage and stretch it out and get that play behind the line of scrimmage.
Left side is caught by Pitts. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
There's no question, Kate, it plays down the seam or big tight ends that are in favor, but it's those type of catches right there.
Sorry.
Yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
He's making a big for it.
Flag.
Just past looks like the 40-yard line. 1st down from the 41.
Zero.
They're going to throw out of the gun.
It would be an overpass.
One away, so 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Zero.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw.
Damn.
Completes it. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield. There to the opposing 46. All right, they look
Sorry.
on 1st and 10.
Looking too sweet out there, that boy.
All the way to the 20. Into the line, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
In the red zone on 1st. Robinson on the sideline and cocked. And he goes down approaching that 10-yard line.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch and keeping those feet in bounds.
Zero.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Well, he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man. And
Glad he got his touchdown.
This in the final week of the regular season.
Zero.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. Coming the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Falcons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And their offense has been playing at an extremely high level as this has become a runaway quickly. They've scored each of their last 2 times out.
So there.
Here's Robinson, start the drive. He tops the tackle. And that effort yields him second down.
Right there, it kind of feels like they missed an opportunity defensively. Got him back up, and you played it well enough to contain the run.
No.
You didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
He's tackled with a first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open.
No nonsense type of run.
Deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Three.
Staying with Robinson. He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Falcon first down.
Three. As soon as he get his badge, right.
The turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get it behind the line. They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Yeah, ain't shit. Zero.
Robinson.
Bro, is this play called just ass?
This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up. We need a good chunk here. At least 14 yards to pick up this one.
Here
he goes. Third and long. Gets this one to London. It will be taken down, but not until it reaches that 45-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out. Well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun.
8 of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance down here on second. This is Robinson. And it's all that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Falcons football, and they hold a commanding advantage in this one. So now here's 3rd and 5. Let's go.
Throwing
now out of the shotgun. That one complete to Pitts. These guys got us into the red zone before someone could force him out. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down. Here's a give to Robinson. Good for looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
Tackle made at the 20-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
He's
dropping back to throw.
I'm about to say, is he not in there? Let's go.
The Falcons.
Great fucking anticipation.
Drake London with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Peyton Manning has some well-earned company now in the record books. He's tied the single-season mark for passing touchdowns. That was number 55 on the season. Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. The touchdown.
the times, and just to like, this is what's going on down here. You know what I mean? So like, I really listen to that. So it was incredible. It turned me into smart. You know what I'm saying? The NBA season is in full swing. The FanDuel is for live betting. So even from the start of the game, or what's a live the high end, FanDuel has live bets on everything, from who will score next to fourth quarter comebacks. Plus, you can even combine the live bets into a same-game parlay or a shot at a bigger payment. However you want to play.
Their last two drives, Brock.
Because FanDuel is giving new customers $300 in bonus bets if your first $5 bet wins. So just visit FanDuel.
Playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out.
Zero.
They'll throw to begin this drive. It's on the out route. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Keep this drive moving, partners. Here's another 1st and 10.
Zero.
They're throwing it. Puts his body on the line, and he got it. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Zero.
In the red zone now.
Shit.
Bounces short of his man. So now a timeout for a player who's shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree on what anyone we're hoping to see as we close out this regular season. Caught just shy of the goal line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
That's another Falcons first down.
Now pressure coming. Just has made him close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Setting up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Zero.
Throwing it again here. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown.
Scuba.
The Falcons put up even more points in a win.
Anticipation and
Falcons ready for their next series.
Broke the record, man.
Offense by their quarterback.
I got the quarterback.
We've seen from him.
Every wide receiver back in this year. So match that energy with an ice cold Sprite. Don't miss out on this thing at offer. And give your holiday a fresh new vibe of Sprite's Gold Winter Spice Cranberry. Sprite, obey your break. The season's heating up with DoorDash on with key fans.
For Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half.
Every time I play
Run it with Robinson from the pistol. They blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Zero.
The kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about that play and stay focused on that next snap.
And this is down to the doorstep of that red zone. Another yard to reach it and pick up that 1st down, too. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. On the move, hit it right. And he call himself. He will not score. That does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Okay, ready? 1st and goal, Atlanta.
Wasn't trying to score, but I should have.
Working inside the red zone. Flushed out now to his left. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Falcons keep running away with this.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same. Boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
The Falcons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on... Straight drives, Brock. You're probably going to want to keep that streak going.
Bro, why is my man's not in? You know, 1,200 yards off.
That's a throw on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Even 10-yard gain on the play. That's a Falcon 1st down. We reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Falcons very close to an 11th win.
They blowing the fuck out of me.
The line for another 1st and 10. They're going to try and throw it here.
Didn't even know I fumbled the football.
Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now...
Bro, why is B-John not playing no more?
Able to bring in the fumble, they just forced.
They
So,
got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know.
you can't be for real. Y'all let this nigga swift down the park, like, get me off the fucking field.
That was not good. Brings up third down.
And B-John just refused to get in the game. Okay.
Third and long for him here. Takes out to his right.
Pressure's there. 3 sacks. Oh.
And talk about killing any momentum this offense had, Brock. 3 consecutive. Falcons will fly home with a win on the road.
We ain't a lock on. I'm ready to see stats. They just cheated me the whole fucking. Bro, yeah, this is what I thought so happened. We gonna beat that ass. damn shame. Like what I'm seeing, these tackles led the way, but everybody got double digits. Ooh, the backups even got it.
Reaching the playoffs has brought a spark.
I ain't know it was a time where they made me sound like a total douchebag. Wow, they taking my wide receiver one out this game. That's bullshit. Let me smoke right quick.
Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, it's the second of 3 games here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Atlanta now coming out on the field.
They mix my rushing in with the passing. That's totally gross.
The Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
How many years I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran up by the luxuriness up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They know you're full of the sick. Make these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling.
Throwing to start the drive. Waller. He rifles complete. Caught by Moore. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play.
Oh, that's some new shit for the so cut.
Back to throw. Waller.
Make a fucking block, dog.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming out.
It's time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Gotta credit them on that one because they tried to do it.
Try to get a rookie and pass in the playoffs. Don't do it.
Smothered in for a loss of yardage.
So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch this possession and try and get things moving.
Get it to the horses.
Without a doubt, they're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Jonathan Allen breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
Brings up 2nd and 17.
Sorry.
Run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Sorry.
Off the play fake. Waller will try to do this himself. And this turns into a nice game with a slide at the end. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Looking to throw. Waller. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Sometimes we can get
forward here watching how many catches as we just saw him hit
Sorry.
because he really looks like a wide receiver when he goes about his business. 230, 240 range. Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not coming on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days.
Sorry.
Now you can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target. That's how he'll show confidence.
He will go out right near the 35-yard line. From Viking territory now, they'll come to 10 at the 35-yard line.
Sorry.
Back to throw again.
Split him out right. Too athletic.
Kyle Pitts, 34 yards. And the Falcons are just a point away from evening this one up.
For a big tight end, he can sure move
all season.
Receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision.
Great job,
He's
baby.
moving like that.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He was able to connect with Kyle Pitts on the previous drive for the touchdown. Now they start here, first down.
Sorry.
Throwing to start the drive. Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist.
Here we go.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. And we'll get this out only to about the 33. We're in search of 8 yards here as they hold the first down. From the gun on third down. And he will be very close to a first.
Bullshit, man.
I see the close fist to the referee, and that means fourth down.
This one is
Sorry.
Throwing to start the drive. Pick up there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Good position to be in, second and inches. That's back. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe.
John Witherspoon was sitting on the plate just like that.
The 49.
Sorry.
The 40 look to throw now on first down.
Let's go.
He'll get this one down.
Niggas little.
Just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the field here for first and 10. Looking outside, that's caught by Moore. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
Sorry.
And look to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown.
Working the whole drive.
6 yards away. And the Falcons have moved out in front. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground.
Quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his second of this first half, as he'll try again on first down here.
Sorry. So.
They started the
Ooh, he was almost. Oh, whoa. He was down.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 20.
He was down. No replay.
Careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shooting it off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
So excellent starting position here for the Vikings. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his...
Thank you. I was about to say, what are we doing?
And
And he comes into these playoffs bringing a team that's been battle-tested, won the division, and earned the home playoff game here in round one. Every year, they know that a division champ that feels like gets beat. They don't want to be their team. They have to win the overconfidence and make sure they play the same way they played during the regular season, mistake-free and with passion.
Falcons going to get third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Not able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Short throw.
Oh, out of bounds.
And he'll run free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
I can't even pick nothing or do nothing. This shit is ass.
Halftime coming up. Let's get a look around. The Falcons offense ready to get going to begin this third quarter. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step. In these
and I think a key for them is to put together some good long extended.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football.
Was I not there?
So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line.
Yeah.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Way to get upfield, boy.
Down there before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
He's 16 yards.
You'll never know why. You'll never know. This is like jumping from over. They didn't even put that out. That shit just came out on DVD for
zero.
First down to throw now on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Coach that boy, too.
Second and 10.
Single.
Operating from the gun. Waller. He's going to slip over the run. They gave him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Here's third.
Zero.
They'll try and run the option to pick it up.
Wow. I
don't think he got it. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
It's 4th down.
Zero.
Back to throw. Waller.
Let's go, dude.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first.
Niggas that none of them watch they supposed to. Single.
Looking to throw. Waller. Throw inside complete. That's back. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, to 10 at the 18.
The rookie. First playoffs game. They got his helmet fucked up though.
Touchdown grab. And the Falcons take the early kickoff of the third quarter.
He's one of the standard K's on the flex helmet.
Well, he didn't find the end zone a whole lot in his rookie campaign, but he's got himself a touchdown here in the playoffs.
And we know the guys on the other side of the field were hoping that he would be intimidated by.
Comes a field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the thing they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people. No errors, right? Not turning it over.
I ain't got nothing on the air or nothing. I ain't got nothing where I could be canceled. But they don't treat you like
things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in the team.
Yeah, been a good leadership and a good distribution. Second and 6. To the right side, he's got more complete. As he got this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
What's EXO? That's what I want to see underneath.
From Viking territory. Now they'll come up first at the 37-yard line. Give the Robinson on the action. This defense not ready for that one as he take this down inside the 25.
13 more yards. And the Falcons.
Sorry.
On first down, they drop to throw.
Let's go.
There's Robinson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Robinson gets in the touchdown party.
23 yards for the touchdown. And the Falcons continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this fourth quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend.
Sorry.
Throwing to start the drive. Waller. Now they'll take this and run.
Come the fuck on, dog.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. McCann Blackman's got it. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. Let's get back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
And they'll come in 2nd and 7 from the 27. The RPO will keep it himself. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise. Not that time.
Could not just hold your block, dog. That was an easy run pass.
And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack.
Just made it tough on us.
Now ready to take over here. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a sustained drive going.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in their territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to plug in, you change the field position, right? You plug the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. It's time to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Right back to Pitts again. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Here's 2nd.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Waller. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. Very sharp there to start this drive. 3 for 3.
Yeah, I like the way he's running this 2-minute drill. Very strong.
Nice.
And throwing the football.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Holy big play. Make a fucking play, boy. We in the alls.
There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field.
That pocket work was immaculate. Zero.
Again, he'll drop the throw. As he releases it, and that fall incomplete. Big 3rd down, a field goal from this spot, 57. They hope to move it a little closer. They'll try and do this himself.
Call him.
First to their timeouts.
Slid and everything clean.
To go in the game.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Crazy.
First and 10.
Come on, B-Dog.
There'll be a couple couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
So easy.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. An important one, no doubt. Third and 4.
Let's fucking go. Just clutch.
From here on, any score could be the winning one. And he is certainly aware of that. Look at the way he locked in on that marker and made a scramble to get to it for the first down.
Bijan, take it in! No kicker will be allowed. Don't leave it up to him. No ATL, they'll brick that bitch. Do your job with the extra point.
Defense, a little bit of time left on the clock here in the fourth, but they got to feel good now.
Get off. Way to execute, fellas. We want to be here.
In a wild card win moves on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get it.
Work it off your knees. You ain't even throw a touchdown.
Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter to them. One
hit the showers.
One goes home.
Yes, sir. First playoff series, first oh no, I'm one in the playoffs last year as a rookie.
We can lost to a weekend all the time. We're going to be here in New York February 27th at the Barclays Center. So if you're in New York, go get your tickets to one of the greatest shows on earth.
Congratulations on the victory. What was the turning point of the day? My determination. What you talking about? Honestly, I think it was all about my determination out there. You've been on top of me, okay. Can you carry that momentum into the Super Bowl? Can I carry our offense? Or can our offense carry this team to the Super Bowl? Confident response. What you talking about? Absolutely. I have no doubt our offense has what it takes. We got the talent and the chemistry to make a deep run. Thank you. Go Falcons.
And then you gotta do make 21. So that was you never got the first thing you was supposed to do. You know, they from Detroit. Wow. You know, just show your business back there. Then you got DC Young Fly. Off the chain. Wow.
Congratulations on being an office player over here. Your dedication and stellar performance and your release. Sorry to see you continue your domination over there.
I mean, a long time. Now, you've been, you hear bad boy in the state, right? But obviously, you said a lot of comics don't know what it's like to cut your teeth.
I'm expecting a lot for you this weekend. You carried us through the season, but playoffs atmosphere is different. Are you prepared to lead us to a statement win? And I'll rise to the occasion. I know how big the moment is. I'm prepared mentally and physically. Oh no, I'll rise to the occasion. I've been ready for this since training camp, coach. Pressure fuels me. San Francisco's going to throw everything at us. I want to stay calm, trust your instincts, and rally around the guy. You know what? Can you keep your teammates? Can you keep? Okay. I'll keep the energy high. I'll keep the offense calm. I'll make sure we're on the same page. I trust the game plan to talk to the team, man. I hope my receiver back, because San Francisco is going to be tough, but I count on you to get this dub. Let me see, I think we lost against them in the season. I got to see this shit.
You know, the heart don't always play. It's game, man. It's game with infinite. Yeah, you gotta have this shit. I'm going around anything. I swear to God. The bag is nothing. Matter of fact, I'm going on this tour after it's 10 motherfuckers on this show. Can you go there? And I'm closing it. But I'm coming out there with a motherfucking LV jacket and glasses. I'm going to come out the sky like quick ground. They ain't walk out there and say you shouldn't have did. So that shit was good to give it to you. But we don't want to run the one. It's to give you context. It's a cross error, hypothetical segment. It's not about who's better than the NBA or check out 101. Let's get to it. We want to get your opinion. Either this one or this one. Okay, so we got to listen. All right, so Mike, Melon, we're doing a very special Pacers edition of Run the Ones this year.
Okay, so maybe I didn't play it. I remember playing Fred Warner though. I'm not tweaking. They ain't got no season schedule for us to check. I remember playing Fred Warner.
Nothing against Tyrese. I'm going with Reggie Miller because that's what I'm used to. Right. But I love Tyrese. But we talking this is one-on-one. Me versus you, check ball. Okay, it never that's so far. They are these dudes got two different styles of ball. Yeah, that's why they do I gotta go with Reggie. I don't want to because I want to. No, I'm just saying because Reggie is so back in the day of what he played. And this dude here, like I said, he'll do some hard work drive shit on your
Okay. I didn't.
It all works. I feel like
no time for both. Oakley and Jordan would like a photo shoot ahead of the Super Bowl. They're doing the playoffs. There's just not enough time for both. Won't go on to Jordan. The fuck? Oakley sponsored by the NFL anyway. Fan home field. Are we home again? I gotta change my gear.
Catch and shoot, different floppy, different type. So 1-on-1. Yeah, that was a tough one. Steven Jackson versus Lance Stevenson. I gotta go with Jack. The only reason why I'm gonna go with Jack, I love Frank. Again, more solid when it comes to basketball. More solid. Lance Stevenson. Again. Nigga might blow and I'm about to say, Lance comes from that one-on-one. Let me stop this. Steven was defensive player of the year. Oh, it was deep. I go deep. He definitely was deep.
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Atlanta, Georgia, where Freddie Falcon soars from the rafters inside the beautiful Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Coming up, we've got an ultra-important divisional round matchup in the NFC. As it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Atlanta now coming out on the field.
They got all my yards, Cabana. Zero.
Throwing to start the drive. Waller.
Ooh.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Ooh, I can audible niggas now. Oh, yeah.
Has him at the 45.
It's over.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Looking to throw. Waller. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So from inside Niner territory, now this is first and 10 at the 45-yard line. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. With that, he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
I must have seen him last year. Zero.
He'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Holy shit.
Down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football.
Three. Zero.
All those broken plays you can't account for.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, were microcosm really of how he can hurt you. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a
Three. Watch, man, we was out of it.
He'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a first down.
Here we go.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal. Some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line, knocking on the door. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true.
Sorry.
Still, to this day, they want to run the football.
Wow, just go inside.
No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal. So stuff from the 2, now 1.
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play it.
Definitely. Let him get outside and create.
Taking it from 2 yards out. And the Falcons are on the board first here in this division round matchup. So both sides of the football contributing here early. Their defense forces the punt, and then the offense takes it down the field and punches it in on the... For the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown, they got the stop, and now if they could get in the end zone here against CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can. That's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it out, because right now, it's all their quarterback. They just got to go season.
No, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Off-play action.
No, Nicky, not sacking me, bitch. You can't get it.
Before being stopped just before the 35.
Sorry.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he'll get this 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
3-0.
Back to throw. Waller. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Damn, Fred. My family was.
Now a 2nd and 2.
3-0. Walking. A walk-in. Let's go. 2 on the day. One through the ground, one on the ground, one through there.
And the Falcons are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
One of the words has really worked its way into our lexicon.
Out is their quarterback with his offense to take over once more. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Waller.
Wow. He's one.
Far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
3-0.
Back to throw. Waller.
Well, fuck.
Down he goes. Back at the 40-yard line. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. Not an easy spot. In search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Goal before he even got there.
That's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch.
Mike Epps versus Cat Williams.
To the playoffs.
3-0.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. 11 more on that one and another first down. Looking to throw.
Way to fucking catch. That was about to be a 50-yard play.
Get it up just short of the 45 and the 44.
You ain't getting me, Nick. It's a 3rd attempt. 0. And I got you. Bro, hold your block, please.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
3.
Back to throw.
No, Nick, you're not getting it.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 40. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So from inside Niner
Here we go.
It's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Oh, fucking ducks.
Set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15.
What coach want me to do this game? Get a B or higher and win the game.
1st and 10.
So easy.
Off the play fake. Waller.
Ooh, caught it when he was out of bounds.
Lined up incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Give Robinson a hat trick. 0.
Looking to throw. Waller. Now he's going to step up.
Fuck.
And the Falcons are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
3, 2, go.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
I'm about to say it's no way.
A 2-yard touchdown. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's thrown touchdown passes on his last 2 drives as he begins here, 1st and 10.
So easy.
Throwing start the drive. Waller on the RPO.
Oh, why he just stalled me out like, oh, man.
Looked very much to be a catchable ball. Did not hang on. Second down coming up.
Zero.
On play action. Waller.
They just want me to throw up here. That's my fault. Right into the zone. I thought I had a guy.
And the Niners are going to give it back here just shy of the 20. He's certainly not been afraid to take. Their quarterback leading this offense back out, and he's connected on a couple of touchdown passes so far, but did have the interception on the previous drive as they begin here again with a first down.
Oh, we caught a pig too. Hey.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive.
Let's fucking go, baby. Delivering that.
Kyle Pitts, 23 yards for the touchdown.
Turn us up. ATL winning that bitch if I'm at quarterback.
The postseason as they add on to their lead. Well, he's regarded as one of the best among NFL tight ends, Charles, and it certainly was on display right there.
Straight dog walked the Niners.
Continue to grow and develop. Their quarterback
Single seven
to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his third already in this first half, as he'll try again with a first down.
So he's
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. If it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down.
You are ready to.
Just a 1 yard pickup there, and it's going to make it third down and 6.
A 1 yard gain.
Go.
And 6.
Out of the gun now on third down.
Go get him, Mooney. Fucking go.
Second quarter.
The trust ball.
56 remaining.
The trust. That's how he pressing. Oh, is he?
That's one sitting in. That one right there is like line two goals. What was the pass?
What's my pass and completion? 73. 0.
They go play action here on first down. The turnover force continues. Here's another interception.
Fuck. I knew I should have thrown it to B. He had that cover 2 gap, but I wanted to throw it to X so bad.
Their quarterback in this offense heading.
I ain't do shit with it, Purdy.
He's had his struggles here early with a couple of interceptions as he'll try to refocus with a 1st and 10 to start this drive.
So he's
throwing to start the drive. Get there and bring him down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 10-yard line.
0.
Back to throw. Waller. Now run here.
Just how?
Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself.
Please.
Coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Bro, come on. 3 fucking interceptions. You gotta be kidding me.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He was intercepted on that last drive, the 3rd one he's thrown in this first half alone. He'll look to right the ship.
Because niggas can't catch.
0. Throwing to start the drive. Waller.
Example A.
Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Here's
0.
2nd and 10. A final shot before break. Waller. Battles up this and run. So halftime straight. But look around. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. And Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, there were 3 talking points in the half part. All of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball.
They're going to cheat their way to a goal.
Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we'd make back a little bit.
What a catch.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, first and 10. On the RPO, he'll keep it. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. After the incomplete pass, here now is 7-10.
Just how.
It's incomplete. Now they face
fucking up my completion. 55.
After back-to-back incompletions.
0.
Looking to throw. Waller will try and do this himself.
Can't be for real.
Here comes the Atlanta offense.
Just like last game.
And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive. First and 10. They'll start with the option. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun. Waller. Short throw. Hits. He's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Falcons, first down.
0.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw.
Really catch it again.
And they'll walk this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 4 yards. That's another.
0.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Holy fine. Oh, Pitts. I mean, London.
He'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shot.
Very fine.
An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really. First and goal just outside the 5. He'll keep it himself. And he is getting the end zone. It's their quarterback. Keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Falcons go up by 2 touchdowns.
Walking.
The week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season. Get his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him. And he's not their only piece, but I think that he's got the 3 touchdown passes through the air. Last drive showed off a little bit of that versatility. Ran one in, so 4 total touchdowns for him here as they start out.
That's a blitz only showing 3. Be the same.
First and 10 on this drive.
19 tight. Ready?
So easy.
Following the fumble recovery. Waller.
Let's go, Pierce, baby.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15.
All because I hustle.
We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and
You get a touchdown right there, so reward 0.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone.
Yeah, the walk in the line thoroughly.
But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. You gotta secure it.
Okay, London is out the backfield, like what I'm saying. Oh, we gotta say that right.
We see why it's a team.
Since they ain't see it for real, we gonna run it again.
Just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. Instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right, he had it.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah, London!
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Falcons take a 3.
Way to catch the ball.
And right now, Charles, I think you'd have to say their class is starting to show through.
Yeah, they were disappointed not to get the number 1 seed in the playoffs, but the reality is these guys can play anywhere. It doesn't matter for them.
And if they can indeed hold on to this lead, that's going to set up one heck of a champion. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example. And now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless, take care of the ball on the way out.
Yeah, that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards. Second down and inches. Targeting Pitts on the out route. He's got it complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
6 yards. And the Falcons, first down.
Robinson. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. And we're going to stop playing here at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort.
Here we go.
Second down, another shot for Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5.
Again, it's Robinson. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a and as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, and this defense is ready for that as he'll take this down inside the 25. 53 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And off now Robinson. And brought down now before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
17 yards. That's another Falcon. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Now everybody scored.
With an amazing diving catch. And the Falcons are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this fourth quarter lead. Atlanta regains possession of the football. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions.
Think about it. Think about the the story of this guy going to seeing ghosts, being written up out of there or something, and then to be this Super Bowl champ and to have the back-to-back seasons he had. Bro, that would be ideal guy. Because not only are you selling to the consumer
consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak
Sorry.
forward on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, partner, because in the old days, people would, they get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out of this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution.
Don't get me wrong, no offense to the one up there in Chicago. I just feel like being young and not really winning.
Sweet.
Looking to throw. Waller. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. He's now just 3 yards shy.
Got 97 yards.
Receivers, running backs, these people that are used to they line on them. Yeah. Like always on them. They want them.
197 yards receiving on the contest and a first down.
Sweet.
Again, here's Robinson. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. A second down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Zero.
Operating from the gun. Waller. Throwing into traffic there. That's complete.
That don't matter to you. If he came back and played for the Rangers,
that'll go for a gain of 7. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd
Two.
and
Operating from the gun. Waller. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Wide the fuck open. All because I hit the LT button. Can't do shit on here.
Falcons ready to take over. They have all but booked their ticket to the NFC Championship game next weekend, and they'll look to finish things off here now in this 4th quarter.
Zero.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Did not see that, man.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
I'm trying to stop that. I don't give a fuck.
And the Niners are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Falcons.
They just want to tease me something wild.
It's still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to.
If I'm the Rams,
out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Clock management 101.
That's all we want. That's all I got.
Congratulations to them. Thanks for watching, and so long, everybody.
Your journey has reached its final and most difficult phase. Okay, check every box. Thanks for having me over, kid. You showing some real promise lately. Are you ready to sacrifice yourself? Okay. He asked about sacrifices. Don't the term relates with his confidence, respect, and throw a lot about what you mean about like, okay, it's not about not about the trophy, it's about pushing myself into the edge of it. Okay. What do you need? Okay, I skipped it. How do you handle toughness setback? Short memory. I believe having a short memory. I like a dedication kid and everything. Okay. Yeah, shut the fuck up.
I was a mad head. I would be sure to tell him to sit there and play that game. It's a fun game. I couldn't get into like games like that. I'm gonna play it myself. So I can never be
practice here. Okay, what you got for us, Drake? Conference championship week. Man, I don't need to tell you how big this is. You already know. I'm glad it's home too. It's gonna be crazy. That's right. Feed out the crowd. They're around those fans are coming to see us. Okay. So how you feeling about the matchup against Detroit? Oh, we owe them an ass whooping. They beat us week 2. We are feeling about the Detroit matchup. So some game, we'll take care of business. Don't worry about their defense. Oh, worried about their defense. Boy, I almost said that. We taking care of business. What you talking about? I'm confident we're taking care of business on game day. Me too, man. Ain't nothing they can't handle.
I thought about so much the joy got away. And I always said, man, I would love to be. So
a teammate live social while Rusty hanging. Hold on. A teammate is live on social while the rest of your team hangs out. You could join them on a silly dance and hype them up, or you could be embracing them. Okay. Do a silly dance, boy. Put me on the TikTok. I got a piss. I'll be back. beat the brakes off because I'm gonna beat the shit out of him.
Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the ATL, once the terminus of the Western and Atlantic Railroad, where the sound of that train horn can still be heard inside the magnificent Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Atlanta Falcons. On the visitor sideline, Lions head coach Dan Campbell. These guys have played well in their 2 playoff wins, but they've got a tall task here on Championship Sunday. On the other side, Falcons head coach Raheem Morris. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Throwing to start the drive. Waller.
Why did he shot out as a TD on the first play?
Right at the 45-yard line. It's a really nice gain of 25 yards. So the ball moves.
I'm a dog like the skins there in the challenge.
At the 45-yard line. Back to throw. Waller.
It's PR! It's PR, ref! He cooked him!
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
It was covered
Right where this set of
Branch.
downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. They'll look to throw again. Finding more on the out route for the completion. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
It's fourth down.
So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. The last series form a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready? Go street. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Throwing to start the drive. Waller. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 22.
Through a rifle.
First and 10 at the 48.
Yeah, that's a nice pickup there, especially when it comes on the heels of a 3-and-out the first time you have the ball. They were determined to not have that happen again, and that's a nice throw for their first down of the game.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it.
Fuck Branch.
They're going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially.
Now they're a little further behind the 8-ball after the interception led to the touchdown. So a 2-score deficit here, 1st and 10.
He done.
Back to the air here after the INT on the...
No, we better get out of this. We better get this. You damn right. That's the good line. Yeah, I'm in. So he's...
2nd and 5.
Oh wow, man. You can land. All right, y'all. We gonna get out of here.
Trying to dive